5 cents, and Virginia is averaging $4.72 statewide, but Northern Virginia is higher, coming in at $4.90 a gallon.
All right, Maryland Comptroller Peter Franchot said today the country is heading for a recession. He said low-income residents in Maryland will be among those hit the hardest. Franchot held a news conference at a gas station in Prince George's County where he called for a 3-point plan to help families struggling with their bills.
But we have a solution to that. It's called a gas tax holiday. It's called urging companies to let people work remotely so they don't have to buy gas. And it concerns survival checks of $2,000 for each of the low-income families that we know exist in Maryland.
To point out that Franchot is running to be the Democratic nominee for governor of Maryland. The state's primary is July 19th.
We've been talking a lot lately about the ways we can stretch our dollars a little further, especially at the gas pump. So when you asked whether it was safe to skip the premium grade fuel if your car maker calls for it, we asked Abby Larico to verify.
A little car talk here for you. When your vehicle asks for ultra or premium gasoline, you might think you need to listen, but that's especially pricey these days. So is it harmful to use lower grade fuel than what your vehicle calls for? Our sources are Keith Brown, an automotive instructor at North Virginia Community College, and the Energy Information Administration. Brown points out different engines require different types of gasoline. Usually, high-performance cars and luxury vehicles need a gas with a higher octane number. The Energy Information Administration explains that these ratings are based on the pressure at which a fuel will auto-ignite in a testing engine.
Higher output engines need a fuel that is basically can burn slower.
Companies might have their own names for each grade, but typically regular is the lowest octane fuel, around 87, then mid-grade is from 89 to 90, and premium, the highest octane, is generally 91 to 94. Mid-grade and premium fuels are more expensive. But if you'd prefer to pay for the cheaper gas when filling up, Brown says the vehicle can handle it once or twice, but
if a vehicle is operated for extended periods of time on a regular fuel when it needs the premium, it can cause engine damage and thereby void the vehicle warranty.
He says that might cost you a lot more than the money you saved filling up.
It's not worth trying to save 30 cents a gallon when in the long run it can cost you a whole lot more money to replace an engine or repair the damage done.
So yes, in the long term, it is harmful to use lower grade fuel than what your car calls for because it's bad for the engine. What about using higher octane gas than your car actually needs? Well, Keith says you might hear gas companies tout benefits of premium products, and you might get a few extra miles per gallon if that is the route you choose to go. But with everything being so expensive, is it worth it? Probably not in this economy. With your Verify, I'm Abby Larico.